good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everything in between. How are we all? Hello, Venexicans and James, Scooby, Toby, Paul, Balafi. How are we, lads? Well, I hope. Saying thank you to Nameless Apex, Ducked Out, Moobot's Child, Jake, Hazeldine, D. Kelly, and Krusty Red Flame for the follows whilst we were offline. Evening, Luke. Afternoon, Bromo. How are we, lads? Congratulations on the 3 points yesterday. You're all the fucking welcome. We're going down. Out the fucking yellows. Down the fucking yellows, as the case may be. Plan for today is to finish the episode of the Journeyman we were recording. Then we are planning on switching to the RTG to record today's RTG episode. And then we'll record more RTG after that. That's the plan anyway. We just send something to someone via a Twitter DM. We had a yay. Shouldn't be yaying on this particular one, but we'll take it for now. Turn the yays off for when we get recording. With Sam, thank you very much, Sam, for gifting subs to the channel. Gifted 4 total, 1 for each fucking goal that Birmingham scored yesterday. Hooray! Sad. Callum Briscoe, Eziez, Gafe Ministries, and Elfie Boy. Welcome to the gang, lads. Fair enough, Sam. Fair enough. He may well have been Brazilian in former FC's, Mark. Maybe he's changed nationality. Coronel is Paraguayan at the minute. One thing I didn't do, actually, is sort the training out. So everyone is fucked right now, which is good. Which is wonderful. Thanks, Sam. I'd appreciate that. Right. I just saw your tweet, but as in I saw that it was there. I haven't watched it yet. Bear with, we've got a lot to get fucking recorded today, and a lot of it needs to go live today. So, fuck my life. There was no stream yesterday, Blaffy, so you didn't miss anything. Don't worry, pal. Perfect time to miss a day and not being live. I've definitely seen meal deals a lot more expensive than £5, Jamie. Had one at M&S at the airport the other day. It was like £8 fucking 20. Right. So for the rest of this Journeyman episode, I'm literally just recording the first game and then that's it. And then we'll get that quickly edited and uploaded. And then switch to the RTG to get today's episode of that recorded. Oh, fucking hell. Here we go. The game day with 3 new signings in the lineup. Yeah, Havertz torn his hamstring up for the rest of the season. It's embarrassing for Arsenal, really. For the first time in the Journeyman Save, we have ourselves A, official branding for the league that we're in. B, an actual real-life stadium as well. Welcome to the Red Bull Arena in New Jersey. Not necessarily actually in New York. It's the other side of the river course. Thierry Henry, a former favourite here. There was some recommendations to sign an ageing European-based top-end player as well. So we'll maybe look into that later in the season, maybe in the the summer window. We've just done the January window. Keep forgetting that we're on a calendar year here in MLS as we were in in China and Australia, actually, I think. But regardless, time to start playing in America. Hopefully, time to start winning in America. I'll show you their starting lineup. We're doing the 4-2-2, of course. 3 new signings in the side. That being Kata, Rivas, and Milans, of course. And their starting lineup has Dane Sinclair in goal. 73 Reggie. 3-4-3 for them. Tapias, Diaz, and Boxall. Lod, Nyman, Trapp, Fragapane, Sangbin, Yaboa, and Loic Masanvi, who's 55 rated. I don't know how and Will Hillier on the bench, a Patreon player. I'm not sure how our side stacks up compared to the rest of MLS, really, ratings-wise. I don't envisage it's actually that good. It can't be, really, judging by the 29th of 29 in the standings last season. So we have, in theory, on paper, quite the challenge on our hands here at Red Bull New York to try and actually pull something out the bag and improve a struggling side. It's been 2 seasons of nothing but victories. I have a feeling we might be losing quite a few this year. Yes, War Machine. Plenty of RTG today. Just don't get relegated to Canada. I'll do my best. Well, in Kata, his first action is to put in a well-timed tackle for us. Here's Caballo. And in there will be Lewis Morgan. And this could be a hell of a start. It is not a hell of a start. Not quite get the shot off. That opened up quite nicely. And then all of a sudden, just completely disappeared. Not played with a 4-2-2 that I can recall in quite a while. I think outside of the occasional in-game switch for attacking purposes due to circumstances, etc. So it's going to be a formation it takes me a little while to get used to, whilst at the same time we have a squad of players that it's going to take probably a little while to get used to. So this could be quite a frustrating start to a new season, but hopefully we get up to speed quickly with the squad, we get up to speed quickly with the formation, and we can get ourselves up to speed quickly with the league as well. And from there, hopefully, challenge to maybe make the playoffs by the end of the year. It would be a hell of an achievement if we do make the playoffs in the first year with Red Bull New York, or New York Rebels, whichever way around you want to pronounce it. But we have to have faith. I have faith in, quote-unquote, my managerial ability. We've made good signings. So hopefully those players that are currently at the club, or were currently at the club, have got some decent talent to begin with, will grow well, and will be in a position to genuinely challenge. That's a lovely ball out to Caballo. And there's some space in the middle here for Axel Atom, whose shot is blocked, squirms towards goal, but wide in the end. Caballo with the cross. Up we go with Nealis. Not sure whether it's the centre-back or... Well, it'd be the centre-back actually, wouldn't it? Because we replaced the right-back. But wide. Kata. Morgan with a nice turn. And Kata inside to Morgan again. He's Atom. First time effort. Good save by St Clair. Van Zier close, but no goal yet. We've been the better offensive side, I think it's safe to say. Judging by the opening 20 minutes or so here. Kata, why not from 40 up? Oh my Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I can't even talk. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Major League Soccer. From 40 yards, your new signing smashes the first goal of our time in New York. You might well look disappointed, Mr. St Clair. That's embarrassing, mate. He's a long way out. It's not that embarrassing. He just never stood a bloody chance. Wowzers. Let's go Red Bulls, ba 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 ba. Masani, well picked off by Nealis. Well, our first game in in the A-League was a win. Our first game in the Chinese Super League was a win. Let's hope that our first game in our third nation is also going to be a dub. Yeboah's trying to ensure that it's not, though, and that really wasn't far away. Defender actually ran past it trying to block it, hit the supporting post behind the goal. I don't know as Coronel was going to get anywhere near that if it was on target. Up we go. Well in. Morgan looking to get away. We've got some pace in our front line. These wet conditions making it difficult to play, but Van Zier's done really well, and then the shot well blocked, unfortunately. Still 1-0, half an hour in. Trap. Oh, he wants a banger of his own. He's not going to get it. Their three-back is leaving them really sparse in defensive areas when they've attacked. And not covering space very well at all at the back. It's actually a very aggressive 3-4-3. The four in midfield are very high. Edelman, not much room here. Find the ball into Kata. Could go for it again. Decided against it. Little back heel here. That was not a back heel. A back heel might actually have made it a bit more safe. Lee. Safe. Lee. Yeboah. Can't get there. And there's space outside from Asanvi. Lowest rated player on the pitch. Delivers a decent ball though. Cleared away but only as far as Nyman. And eventually we get the tackle in. Look across here. And then in there. Oh, I get lucky. The wet weather is causing chaos with the passing. And the touches. And all of it. Fuck my life. Never mind. Rivas chasing Jong Sangbin. That is not ideal, mate, when looking for a teammate, if we're honest. Morgan. That is ideal when looking for a teammate. Van Zier is through. I don't know whether he's right or left-footed. Doesn't matter. 2-0 Red Bulls. The fire burns behind the goal as we are red hot today. Ole, 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 ole. Thank you for the follow, Wanky Lad. Welcome to the channel, mate. Oh, Mike, your sub is run out according to my thingy. Big Money Mike says the 9th. Today's the fucking 12th. Alright, that's a bit shit. Sub-gifted. I can actually read what it said. Subches. Oh, hang on. I've got things written in the way of it. And chat, missed the last couple of streams because your girlfriend is now pregnant. Congratulations, Mike. You missed the streams because you spent 36 hours impregnating her, or You really have been a busy boy. So it's up to the 13th. Might be some 12ths in here actually that we need to. There's a lot of 11ths, but they were done. 13th. I wonder if Sully's needs doing. Thank you very much for dropping by, Mike, and continuing your support for the Patreon. Yeah, Sully's needs doing as well on the 13th, so we'll leave that, and that'll say 13th as well. Liam's is currently inactive, I believe, at the moment. Let me double check. I think Liam cancelled his, said he was going to join again. Liam. Okay. I can't even find him on the fucking thingy. Filters. Literally just everyone, please. That's weird. I'm sure he said he's having to cancel it for a little while, so we won't give that one, but I'll leave him green for now. Yeah, congratulations, Mike, mate. TG's will it be your first? Hey, Jamie redeems gifted a subscription. It's about time you had 250,000. I was going to say skill points. 250,000 channel points. Yeah, New York Toro Rosso. I like that. Just been seeing family and all that. She's 8 weeks along. Congratulations, dude. Do 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 do. No, Josh. Heading has not been fixed yet. I should know the footedness of my player, shouldn't I? Left-footed for Morgan, right-footed for Van Zier. Okay, so left-sided players are left-footed, everyone else is right-footed. Duly noted. Oh, that's skewed free. Morgan. Through to Kata. I thought I was having a go again. Well intercepted. Float that over looking for Morgan. Try and nod it down. Axel Atom having a go. Never mind. Blocked. Half time. Advice would be buy lots of coffee. And teamwork is key. That's what I said to Castro as well when he asked on socials. I was like, look, it's fucking tough. There's no beating around the bush. People don't say it enough. It's really fucking difficult. The highs are absurdly high. The lows can be very low. But as long as you dig deep and dive feet first into the trenches with each other, you'll be absolutely fine. Not to scare you. Don't take that as a fear-mongering exercise. We wish that people had been open and honest with us rather than be like, oh, it's the best thing you'll ever do. Oh, la 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 la. It's like, yeah, it is, but fuck me, is it tough? Edelman, Lewis Morgan. Strokes? Yeah, Strokes passed the challenge. the word, isn't it? Who's touched by Songbin. Never mind. Lod. And out wide again. Edelman's going to have to get involved in the fullback covering position here, but he's done that very well. Options through the middle there. Morgan. That's going to break free for them. And Trapp turns very well. Out wide, can we get there? We can. Counter. Caballo. It's a really good run. I'm sorely tempted to try it again. Oh my God, we've got some long shot wonder kids today. I don't know whether it's the goalkeeper or whether our players are just that good. Why did this team finish 29th last year? They're actually pretty decent. 3-0 and 2 of them from 25 plus yards. Oh! Trap turns well. Picked off by Kato. Nicely done. Atom. Ooh. Thank you, Morgan. Morgan. Oh, ping! That is a lovely pass. Caballo beats the man as well. Tucks it back. And inside. Oh, what a goal that would have been for a fourth. Unbelievable football from Red Bull New York. That is incredible. This team already are impressing. I mean, it's Minnesota United, so it's not necessarily close to one of the best sides that we're going to be facing this year. But still, impressed with the way that people have played thus far. Oh, not so impressed with the calibre of the tackling there, if we're honest. Or passing, actually, following on from it. Just over the hour mark now, we'll make some changes and see what other players are like. We've got the luxury now of having a scoreline that we can make some changes. Throw Duncan in at left back. Carmona was supposed to be pretty decent, at least with a cam roll. So let's bring him in for Axel Atom. We've got quite a few young players here that could really make a genuine difference. Vanzier for Manuel, let's do as well, because Manuel is rapidos. Well, 3-0 and flying on MLS opening day. Let's hope it's not a one-off and we've kind of fooled ourselves into thinking we might be competitive this season, because we ultimately might end up not being competitive this season, but we'll enjoy it whilst it lasts. What are your work schedules like, Mike? Not sure I know what it is. Not sure I know what it is that you do off the top of my head. Duncan. Inside to Carmona. Well, whilst we're all at it, I think Sinclair's positioning is left a little bit wanting, if I'm completely honest here. Carballo with a delivery. Manuel could be up for the header. It'll fall to Stroud here, who eventually gets it under control. Duncan. There's not really much room here. Stroud. Well, whilst we're all at it, that was an awkward catch as well. I'm not sure about this keeper. Oh, I'm not sure about that touch either. Or that pass. Dotson. Oh, it's going to fall kindly for them. They're a bit shit up top, Minnesota, if I'm honest. By a bit shit, I mean very. Manuel skips past the challenge, trying to use that pace through the gap. Can't find a teammate. I'll have that back. Thank you. Oh, God. Morgan. Kata to Caballo. I don't know what he's doing. It's poor. Thought I got a toe to that. Oh, I nearly got a shin to him. Huanlang Wane? Christ knows. Yeboah. 3-1. Cut apart. Minnesota, to be fair, have probably deserved a goal. But let's not get too over the top with the celebrating, shall we? I think he's taking the piss out of their new English manager, isn't he, there? Guess who's fucking winning, pal? Yet you will not have known tiredness like it, Mike. Imagine how tired you think you've ever been. Consider that the most awake you've ever been. Kata. Oh, nice. Stroud intercepts well. Can't turn away, though. Are Minnesota about to get back in this? Maybe. Song Bin. Good save by Coronel. Rebound. Dotson. Back to Pereira. They might be about to get back in this, you know. It's a solid challenge. It still will not fall free for anybody. And we're breaking. We're not breaking. 6 minutes to go or so. What? Helong Wane. There you go. I've got his name out that time. Caballo. We are breaking. Where's the heavy touch going to come in? It's not, because I'm going to stop bloody sprinting. Morgan. Carmona. Morgan still got it. Kata again. Keeper saves well. All in all, pleased with this first proper episode of this season here in the United States of America land. You guys wanted me to come to MLS. Is this what you expected from Major League Soccer? I mean, if the keeper could come and get it, that'd be lovely. Or did you think it'd be... I mean, it's Minnesota United, so like I say, it's not necessarily one of the obviously big sides that are going to cause us any issues. Are you expecting the rest of the season to be more difficult? Did you even think that a game like this would be more difficult than it were? To be fair, it's taken a couple of absolutely stonking worldies to get a 3-1 win. Otherwise, it would have been 1-1. So, maybe we are getting a little bit carried away? Don't know. We'll find out in due course. But I have to be pleased with a win in our first game as official New York Red Bulls manager. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying the save. Apologies that this video is out a little late. I now need to go and rush and make an RTG video for today, which is also going to be a little late. We're trying to catch up as best we can. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more, and I'll see you next time. Oh, God, quick chat. Get it edited. Get it edited. You're an electrician, she's a nurse. Your house could be all over the place in nature. Yeah, it sounds it. Self-employed electrician. Whoa, careful, Chess. That's the wrong save. Self-employed electrician or, like, electrician as a, like, with a company, so to speak. No, we just had one game of Journeyman to record, Charlie, and now we're switching to the RTG. I just needed to get it done sharpish. Because it's today's video that's going to be fucking late. Now to record today's video, it's going to be fucking late for the RTG. Just quickly edit this. Already halfway through the edit because I'd edited what we'd recorded before. For the first time, 70 ratings-wise, 2 seasons of nothing but victories. I have a feeling we might be losing quite a few this year. Ah, sorry to hear about that, Frostwolfer. Fingers crossed you're able to sort something out soon, my man. Freelance, basically. Yeah, do contract work. Yeah, at least you have the luxury of you know, to pick and choose what you do, but paternity pay from your employer doesn't exist, does it? Because it didn't for me either. Kata his first action.
I don't know what. To be fair, I don't know what government support you get down under for paternity.
And in there will be Lewis Morgan, and this could be a hell of a start. It is not.
Afternoon, Luke. How are we, lad? Afternoon, Mike.
White get the shot off. That opened up quite nicely, and then all of a sudden, just completely disappeared. Not played with a full triple A. Frustrating. Right back, but wide. Morgan with a nice turn. Safe to say. Morgan with a nice. Yeah. Oh my! The bloody chance. Wowzers. Get away. We've got some pace in our front line. Well in. Morgan look in. 1-0. Oh, he wants a banger of his own. He's not going to get it. Their 3-back is leaving them really sparse in defensive areas.
It's difficult to find a job for everyone now. I don't know why. There's a
a
lot of people. A lot of people are trying to change career as well. I think for us, a lot of people decided that they just didn't want to work after COVID. They were like, you know what, I don't want to work the job. I'm boring dead end job I'm working now. I'm going to retrain or redo something.
Edelman.
As such, there's a lot more people actively looking for work.
Kata. Could go for it again.
Than there was a few years ago.
Back heel here. That was not a back heel. A back heel might actually. And eventually we get the tackle in. Look, can't get there. And they space up. We are red hot today.
Vamos.
And then in there. No! Oh, I get lucky. The wet weather's and all of it. Fuck my life. Never mind. Oh, no. Outside from a Sandvi. Honest?
You missed the Zooms
again. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! From 25 plus yards. Oh! Morgan. Oh, ping. That is a lovely. Oh, ping. At least it makes some. Tucks it back and inside. Unbelievable football from Red Bull New York. Unbelievable football from Red Bull New York.
What was your previous vocation, Frost? Loving the Chesnoy's Mega Mix.
He's incredible. I mean, it's Minnesota not so impressed with it. Might end up not being competitive this season, but we'll enjoy it whilst it lasts. Incredible.
Really
thought I got a toe to that. Oh, I nearly got a shin. Oh, guess who's fucking winning, pal? Carmona. Morgan still. Morgan. If you enjoy season here more, and I'll see you next time.
There we go. One. Please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, start rendering, please. Electrical design engineer. Is that quite a... Not... I'm trying to think of the phrasing. Like, is that quite a highly skilled job? Sounds it. Ches, can I say how much these shoes helped over the last few months? It's been frustrating being able to do your job, but sometimes the pain is unbearable, but tuning each time really helps. Plus the chat, everyone's so nice and enjoying drama. So I appreciate it, Eddie. Glad the content's been able to help, mate. You've certainly helped yourself in a number of areas. Sorry to hear that it seems your health is not as you would wish it to be. Not sure if you've ever disclosed, but obviously don't feel the necessity to. With how accessible AI is now, it's started to lower the barrier for job entry and required skill. Yeah, it's fair. It requires a bachelor in electrical engineering knowledge and AutoCAD knowledge and regulations. Yeah, you'd like to think that with that sort of high skill level that you should be able to bounce back into the industry relatively quickly, but who fucking knows these days? AI can't do what you do, I don't imagine. Not yet, anyway. AI is both a good thing and a bad thing, but so is every innovation, or so has been every innovation. Right, we have a thumbnail now as well for the doohickey. Doohickey is the official word. Don't know if you're aware. For the updated Journeyman move. I think I showed you guys actually, didn't I? The updated. Pardon me, we changed. I need to change the episode 1 from this season now as well, don't I? There you go, S3 episode 1. Save. And then we need to change the background image here. What do we use? What do we use? What do we use? We didn't sign anyone of any note, did we? Really? I have a feeling we're going to be using the mascot picture quite a bit. Look at that guy. Duplicate late. No. Get myself on them. And then duplicate layer. So you just fill the void. Then it doesn't look quite so weird. There you go. Episode 2 thumbnail done. Le Bourge. So plan is now to record today's nearly the wrong one. Plan is to record today's RTG, then tomorrow's RTG, and then tomorrow's Journeyman as well. If poss. Let's have a look at that Junior Marais goal that Ben tweeted us about. He's just joined Woking. This apparently was his first goal for the club on loan. Yeah, that'll do. Fucking alright. Jeez Louise. Le Bosch. That is as clean as you'll get. Love that. We literally just recorded, like, that's the first game we've played, TT. Is FC25 worth buying only for career mode? Depends how much you'd play it. There's still a long way to go until the new game, so it'll be heavily on sale as well in a number of places, so probably. is what we'd say. Probably worth it. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Right, we should be able to get this up for 1. Yeah, 8 minutes it's going to take to upload. So that'll be up for 1, and then hopefully we can get the RTG video up for as close to 3 as possible. Probably more like half past, but half past still isn't bad. Also made a mistake with my scheduling as well. I'm not live on Friday. I thought I was. I am not, unfortunately, not able to go live on Friday, so apologies for that in advance. For having to cancel that stream. It was only an F1 stream, but still. Leeds have scored 11 in the last 2 games and you're still worried you're going to bottle it. I mean, you are Leeds at the end of the day. I have not really seen much of Dragoshin play, to be honest. Only fans that think Leeds won't go up are Leeds fans, yeah. I mean, Leeds fans know exactly what being Leeds fans is all about, don't they? So there was a mixed response to the Tavide bid. Just getting a couple of press conference questions. The majority are saying I should have accepted the Tavide bid from Twat. But is what it is. I did give him a bumper new contract, but I don't know as people got that far in the video. I'll ask what people think about this idea. Because that there's an idea with the ground that we might end up having to build a whole new ground rather than being able to develop Valley Parade. So we might end up just building an entirely new ground instead. It would be expensive, yeah. Right, get some names from that comment section as well, actually. It's like the secondary thing I meant to do. Footboard behind us. Felix, let's do that. Brad, Ben, and Ricardo. There we go. We're literally just about to start War Machine. Yeah, we've not recorded anything yet. Yeah, I think offering him a new car. I still feel like I didn't factor in the fact that it's the City Group because it didn't occur to me. But Liga is not the Bundesliga or La Liga. Like, Liga is a shite league with shite players in the main, and our average as fuck newly promoted championship side would hold their own in that division. So I feel like it was a sideways. I felt like it was a sideways step. If YouTube comment section feels like I'm wrong, then fair enough. Birmingham, Huddersfield, Leicester. Well, Leicester and Blackburn. So Huddersfield will be the one that we sim.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode of the Realistic RTG. Thank you for all of your feedback in the comment section of the last episode. You guys were very forthright with your opinions about what we did with the Samson Tavide deal, or did not do with the Samson Tavide deal. You guys felt that he should have been allowed the opportunity to move to Troyes in Ligue 1. Fair enough. I apologise. I felt like it was a sideways move. I felt like our recently promoted championship side was on par with the quality in their squad, and as such felt like our own ambitions would have outweighed theirs, etc. We did, I don't know if those of you that were disgruntled by that move made it to the end of the episode, we did end up trebling Tavide's wages at the club. He's now our joint highest earner. He went from 6 grand to 18 grand a week here at the club. So we didn't just disregard the deal and do nothing with it. We offered him a rather sizable new deal as make-weight for not accepting that deal. What I didn't factor in was that Troyes are part of the City group. That slipped my mind at the time. Had it been Girona, then maybe it would have been a different matter, and we almost certainly would have accepted the bid. I didn't factor in that Troyes are part of the City group. I apologise. Just a genuine mistake. In the future, we will make sure that we fully consider every single factor and ensure that we have considered every single factor before we make a final decision with a transfer. Like I say, we offered him a massive wage rise as a result of rejecting that bid, regardless of other factors. So, I can't please everyone. We have been more bullish in the transfer window with rejecting some bids than we were with the RTG last year. That's part of being at a bigger club. Bradford are a much bigger club than Cambridge United are in terms of their history and the level that they've played at in the past 30 years, etc. and the facilities, this, that, the other. So I am more bullish in this save than I was in the last one. But if you feel like I'm being too aggressive, then I shall take a step back and not be quite so standoffish with bids that come in. I hear you. We take the feedback on board and we act accordingly moving forward. So thank you for that continued feedback. Please do keep it coming. There was one guy that decided that he wanted to announce his departure from the channel as a result, which I think is a bit much, but fair enough. You do you, pal. Right, we have big games today in the Championship. We're currently 19th. We've Birmingham City to start. We've bottom side Huddersfield after that, which we will likely be simulating as the one of the 4 that we have today. And then we will also be playing Leicester City and Blackburn Rovers. Now, these are some big games. Birmingham in real life, obviously League One at the moment, but very much, I imagine, are established at Championship level by this point of the save. And hopefully we can get something from somewhere in today's episode, but it is not going to be easy. Bergstrom's on international duty, but hopefully the Championship recognises international duty in-game as it should do, as it does in real life, but sometimes it doesn't, and it can be a bit of a painful experience, but I'm sure we'll be fine here. The fact that we seem to have over a week to the next game says to me that, yes, international duty is being acknowledged, at least in this particular international window. Financially, we're in a decent position, but financially... And with regards the stadium, we have a big decision to make. The press conference question comes from Reese, and this is something that I wasn't aware of in real life. When it comes to upgrading the stadium, turns out it might not actually be a possibility. The question from Reese says, with the current stadium lease from GIB Pension Fund expiring in 2028, which is very close to where we are in save right now, are you confident the board will be able to renegotiate a contract for the continued rental of the ground? We currently pay £500,000 a year for the rent. The plan was to buy the ground back or buy out the current lease, etc. At a cost of £30 million. The local council have determined that the stadium is built on contaminated ground and therefore would not be suitable for redevelopment without a great deal of expense. This is true, honestly, says Reese. So the Gibbs Pension Fund are consequently reported to be happy in renewing in lease with a slightly reduced buy clause. So if we have options ahead of us, effectively, rather than just doing buy out the lease, improve the ground, turns out in real life they're not allowed to improve the ground. So we have a choice. We can always stay in a 25,000 seater stadium and continue to pay rent and or buy the stadium back at the current planned price, or we can buy the ground, or not buy the ground back, save that money and build a new ground entirely, which would be more expensive, but would allow us the opportunity to build a larger capacity ground longer term. We probably wouldn't have the money to just straight up build a 40,000 seater stadium. We'd probably start smaller and work our way up. But that's where your guys' feedback in the comment section comes in handy again. So we will probably, I'll have to do some research here, or by all means have a Google yourselves and try and find out as much detail as you can about the current situation with Valley Parade. So we will either continue to pay £500,000 a year, continued until we build a new ground, or we could look to negotiate buying the ground back sooner rather than later, but it would mean that we wouldn't be in a position to ever upgrade the stadium from where it is currently, which is going to be an intriguing proposition. Don't necessarily need to upgrade the ground, because 25,000 is a great size ground for Premier League level, or decent size ground for Premier League level anyway. But obviously, as wages rise when we get to the Premier League and expenditure rises exponentially, will we need a larger stadium to help fund our attempts to try and get to the top end of the domestic and European game? Potentially. Do we want to waste money buying back the lease on the ground that we have, knowing that we might need to rebuild a ground anyway? I don't know. It's a really tough one, but you guys will have the say on that. Regardless, I'm going to go and make sure that my spreadsheet is up to date financially, and I will see you in the game against Brum. Do drop the video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to ensure you don't miss out on any more. I appreciate the continued feedback, please. It is a two-way street here on this channel, and has always been the case, and will continue to be the case. So please do help me mould the saves in a manner in which you would like to see them. Thank you. Still paying 190. 204, 180 now. Of course, we upgraded a couple of contracts, didn't we? 204, 180. Spending over £200,000 a week now. 61, 30.5. Shirt sales, there we go. Chat, what do you think? Yeah, similar local derby, because we've played them before and we haven't played the others. And they're bottom of the table. Yes, Chill. With the latter edition of the Financial Hub, oops, there is prize money for cup football on here. Both domestic and European. Yeah, good, thank you, Ads. Brighton Max is 35,000 seats, cost 93 mil. We could probably use that sort of figure to help
Well, actually, to be fair, we have figures in place, don't we? As Davidenki quite rightly says. So it would cost us 20 million to build a 20k seater stadium, 50 million to build a 30k seater stadium, and 70 million to build a 40k seater stadium. No, that's not right, Davidenki. 20k to 30k would be 20k to 30k would be 20 million. 0 to 20 is 10 million per thousand. Then it's 2 million per thousand. So it's 20 million for a 20,000. Then it would be 40 million for a 30,000. Oh, you have done it correctly. My brain is just not working properly. $20 mil for 20k, 20 mil for 20k to 30k, and 30 mil for 30k to 40k. They said it's contaminated ground. Supposedly it's contaminated ground, apparently. 125 billion for a 50,000 seater. We have figures in motion that we set for a new ground or for improving grounds. So I think we'll stick with those. Right, we need to get this fucking recorded. Come on, Jez, hurry up. Yeah, if we're going to be in the championship for a while, maybe we build a 20 million seater stadium. Sorry, build a 20k seater stadium now, or even just replicate what we've got elsewhere to keep numbers more manageable, and then upgrade it later down the line. Maybe we make a decision. True, it would cost more to build a new one rather than to add to an existing stadium. So you're right, maybe we do add 10% to those ITG figures. It's probably not a bad shout, to be fair, Adi. Birmingham just beat my beloved Cambridge United in real life last night by 4-0 at St Andrews. Let's pray we don't suffer the same fate in this save, shall we? Saying thank you to Brad, Ben and Ricardo on the board behind me for your continued support. Thank you, lads. Their side looks as follows in a 4-2-3-1. Bailey Peacock Farrell in goal, former Burnley keeper. Ethan Laird, Christophe Clara, Andrew Gravillon, and Alex Cochrane. Then Mark Leonard at 76, Bielik at 76, Willem Paul Willumsen
at 72, and Emil Hansen also at 72. George Hall also at 72, and Jay Stansfield is now 77 in this save. Not as many options and as much talent on the bench, but certainly capable of getting a convincing victory here, you would imagine, this Birmingham City side. We are basically as you would expect us to be, although Odor starts at CDM ahead of Rory McColl. That, I think, is the only change we made for this game. Although, I am seriously doubting this goalkeeper now. 2 minutes in, Birmingham lead against Bradford City. Defending wasn't great either, let's be honest. Not the start we were after, is it, really? Profit loss at the minute, Chill. So far this season we made a profit of 3.1 million. Which is a lot more than we would have made at this stage in any other season. Or any previous season. Brannigan, Dobra. He too got a new contract along with Samson Tavide as a result of our rejecting of the Cardiff bid in the transfer window. Only a 20% contract boost for Armando Dobra, but he already was one of our highest earners at £12,000 a week. He's now on £14,000 a week-ish. This is good football from Birmingham City, and Jay Stansfield's looking for a worldie, but Bergstrom says no this time. 8 minutes in, it could have been 2. It's not, thankfully. But we are going to have to play significantly better than we have been in the opening few minutes if we're to get anything from this game. We got a late draw against one side from the area in West Brom earlier in the season, and we will have to fight hard to try and get that again here. Okay, Ethan Laird just decided he wanted to run around everybody. I was waiting for some sort of ball inside. There it eventually comes. Hall has Stansfield, and Stansfield makes it 2. Oh no! The Championship's pretty difficult. Halliday turns well. Finds the ball to Poynton. Bobby. Tavide made the wrong run, really. Made a decent run here, though. Get it back to Bobby. Poynton in the box. Tavide, left foot, blocked well. Brannigan, struck well, blocked well again. Trying to fight back. That's our first chance to get forward. Chances not quite testing the goalkeeper yet. Don't know how good Bailey Peacock-Farrell is going to be at this stage of a save. It's 7-3 rated. You imagine quite good. Not the best goalkeeper we've faced so far in this save, though, but certainly going to be one of. There's some space here. The fullback gotten a long way forward. Bobby Poynton will drive inside, look for Tavide, who will continue to drive inside himself and force a save out the keeper. All right, we're starting to get into the game. We maybe show Birmingham a little bit too much respect in the opening 10 to 15 minutes. Time to throw that respect out the window. We need to do that with every club this year. We need to believe that we belong at this level and play like it. Otherwise, we will not continue to be at this level, will we? Stansfield, little flick. Oh, this is brilliant football. And Hall. Good block. Corner. Keeper committed to the dive. From the far side. Williamson. Should get this away. Oh, Jeremy Lucas. He does not play to his stats, does he? Lucas Bergstrom. Oh my lord, he's dodgy. Brannigan looking for Dobra. Drive inside. Look for the runner, Tavide. Tavide's offside. Fuck my life. The plan is for the Journeyman Save Light to be... Hey, thank you for the follow. Is to be every day at midday. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get it live for midday today, and we weren't able to upload an episode yesterday because I quite simply wasn't able to get that far ahead on content. But the second episode has gone live now on the second channel, so do check that out if you missed it. Click on the thing. Early, driven really nicely into Tavide. Lee will look over the top for Bobby. He's going to get there. It's a lovely knock on in front of him, and he's driven past the defender brilliantly, and then committed the defender to a challenge. Tavide, good save by Peacock Farrell. Dobra back. Brannigan blocked again. Chances are coming against the Blues now. They're just not going in, unfortunately. They are giving us the Blues as it stands. Still 2-0. But we're starting... Not even starting. We are definitely fighting our way back into this game. And Dobra will have space to get into here as Ethan Laird committed to a run forward. He's a bit quick, though, is young Ethan. Probably not that young either anymore. Stansfield. Lovely 1-2. And again. Now he's a bit more isolated. And Early is put in a good tackle. Tommy Lee quickly to Poynton. First touch was important to get him away from the defenders. Dobra's in. Dobra's on. Dobra's not pulled one back. Oh, what we've got to do to score a goal at St Andrews, I really don't know. With 3 times as many chances as them now. Ball into Stansfield. Saved well. Give him his dues. That was a good stop. Not a good header by Tavide. They're looking for a teammate. Williamson going for a worldie. That one you would absolutely expect him to make. Lovely spin by Dobra. And he's away from Ethan Laird here. Tavide's there. Support's arriving. Oh, Bobby's just not strong enough. Just not strong enough. Get that out. And House forward to Brannigan. Tavide on the left. Challenge from the centre-back. Wow. This has been quite the entertaining first half so far. Brannigan looking for Tommy Lee. Looking for Tavide. Back to Tommy Lee. Into Bobby Poynton. Back to Tommy Lee. Please, can we find enough space and time to get a genuine shot away? No. The answer is, no, you can't. Still 2-0. I mean, it could be 3 or 4-2 to us. Thing is, Sam Walker's just getting worse and worse. I need to play Bergstrom so that he gets better.
Lee. Poynton. And Tommy Lee. If we play in the second half how we ended the first, we genuinely can get back in this. We're not going to have to play well though and make minimal to no mistakes at the back. Ethan Laird. Stansford's made the run. Ethan Laird's still going. Support arrives. Williamson. Good tackle. And away. Odor and Tommy Lee. Wide to Bobby Poynton. Under pressure. Tommy dangled a leg, couldn't get to the ball. Swift footwork from Birmingham. But decent defensive play from ourselves as well. Saxon Early's looking to get forward here. We'll dink it looking for Armando Dobra, who is now in behind. Here comes Ethan Laird though. Christ knows what he's doing there. That is embarrassing from him. And somehow he's been able to keep himself on the pitch. Only a yellow card for that attempted murder. All right, if you say so. Brannigan with the delivery. It's not bad at all. I'm going to try and nod this back across goal. Freshbot, thank you very much indeed for the 32nd month subscribed, dude. I actually already have a press conference question about Bergstrom, I think. Saved on my... Oh no, it was about Bobby Poynton. We'll wait and see. Brannigan. Driven. Time it right. Dobra's hit the woodwork once already today. Needs some support. Fucking hell. Hansen out to Cochrane. Playing some of that good possession play again, Birmingham. Here's Williamson. No, you don't. Yes, you do, apparently. The first goal had a few rebounds in it. Their third goal had a few rebounds in it. 5 is the sponsor across the front of their shirt in Roman numerals. Might be the amount of goals they score today at this rate. That's really unlucky. Should the keeper do better with that again, though? I really don't know at the minute. It's almost as if Bergstrom is too big. He's too tall, his limbs are too long, and when the shot's close to him, he can't bring his arms back to himself quickly enough. We might have got carried away here and thought, oh, 6'9" means the goalkeeper's going to be very good. Not necessarily. Tommy Lee looking for Bobby P. Dinked it, looking for Tavide. He's overhit it. Well in, Courtney Howes. I see Dobra over there. Bobby Poynton through this gap. Bobby's away from the defender. Bobby Poynton. Gravelon does brilliantly. Andrew Gravelon has recovered loads of ground there. Tried to shape onto Bobby's left foot to then finesse it home. Wasn't able to do it. Oh, it's just playing the ball then as well. We're not having a very good day. Juanito, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, mate. Check his reaction stat. Maybe. was relatively comfortable for Halliday to win that back. Right in front of Brannigan. What can we do? Tavide, make me the run. Step around the challenge. Out to Dobra. Tavide. Oh, my God. It's good football from Birmingham again. Williamson. Laird. Good challenge. Buchanan with the throw. Williamson inside to Hall. Tried to cut it back. Fitz in the way. His first action since coming off the bench. Second action was to nearly give away a penalty. Bergstrom makes the save. He made changes. Tyrrell Wright is on. We've also taken Tavide off. Believe it or not, Jack Moylan is now the man through the middle for me. Oh, very nearly. Scores a goal with his first touch. The header not quite able to lob the keeper into the far top corner. Would be for goal difference only at this stage, but goal difference at the end of the season at this rate might be very important. Great ball into the channel. Leonard. Oh, nice little reverse. Safe. Leave it. This is our first game in this save, Jade. Oh, it's a lovely ball. It's a lovely tackle. Lee and Wright trying to beat Cochrane. Brannigan finds Dobra. Moylan's gone. It's a lovely interception by Buchanan. And the passing is quick and slick from Birmingham. The tackling, however, not so much on this occasion. Looking for Moylan, who turns well. Is Tyrrell Wright actually going to make the run? No, it seems not. Tommy Lee did. Run, Tyrrell, you fucking inside forward my arse, mate. What are you doing? Bloody hell. Now's when he scores anyway. No, he's hit it straight at the keeper when I'm asking him to go across goal. It'll be 3-0 we lose against Birmingham. Just stood there and did bugger all for most of that. Well, we had plenty of chances in the first half and we rue those missed opportunities. Woodwork hit. No goals go in the end. Embarrassing defeat. That Red Bull New York video is out on the channel now. Telling me, Charlie. 12 costs 14k. Bid for Jay Barber from Kilmarnock. Now that is more like it. Just going to accept the 210. So we are still in need of a backup fullback because we weren't able to get one in the summer window. And now, oh no, I bought Lyndon Gooch, didn't I? Sorry, Lyndon, I kind of forgot about you there, pal. Right, okay, well, we don't need a backup right back. We've just sold the man that we were trying to get a bid for. If only Kilmarnock would bid for George Lapsley. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? I am potentially tempted to take on board the suggestion that perhaps
because we're just really struggling to get a realistic bid for George Lapsey, we do sell him to anyone, but for a deflated fee. So people are bidding 410. If I sell him for somewhere between 250 and 300 to literally anyone, then would you guys be okay with that? Huddersfield Town at home then. A side that, yes, are a local rival, but they're a side we've played before in the Save, and Leicester and Blackburn we haven't. So for that reason, we're simming this particular one and playing the others. Obviously, the others are, on paper, going to be much more difficult fixtures as well, although at the minute, every game is a bloody difficult fixture. Huddersfield 1, Bradford 0. Phillips gives them a 1-0 lead. It is absolutely, on the evidence thus far, going to be a relegation threatened at the very least season. Tavide. Thank you with the 10th month and second in a row, mate. It is possible with a live editor, at least it was, to edit the club which player will join in the following window. It isn't that hard. Probably, yeah. But I would be arbitrarily just picking a club, which I don't want to do. At half-time, we've had more chances. At half-time, we still trail here against Huddersfield Town. We must be better in the second half, please. We need points. Not desperately yet, but if results keep going against us, then it will be desperate pretty soon. And this is a hell of a run from Toledo. Are we going to find... a late equaliser was the question. No is the answer. Wide goes the ball. Doesn't matter whether we sim or interactive sim. We lose the games. Bradford City 0, Huddersfield Town 1. They were below us in the league. You'd go as far as to say that they are not anymore. It's very hard to be below us in the league because we're second bottom. Only a point from safety though, so don't get carried away just yet. But 4 goals scored in 6 games and all 4 goals scored by just the one player does make you wonder whether maybe a change of system might be in order at some point soon. But we'll keep going with what we've got because we know what we've got can work. I will continue to try and make it work. And then if we get to, say, November and it really isn't working, then we definitely will change system.
all the time. Match tickets. 25115. 25115. 580 156. 580 156. Jay Barber confirmed as leaving to go to Kilmarnock for £210,000 on January the 1st. That'll be very much welcome. Frees up a little bit of wages in the budget for the January transfer window we could very much do with at the moment because, let's be honest, this side still needs more work. Hello, Logan Roberts. Blaze, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the stream for the first time, my dude. Good to have you with us. What does Rory say? You want a new contract? Well, I'm going to have to offer him one, otherwise he's going to put in a fucking transfer request, isn't he? So, fuck my life. Oh, he's already submitted the transfer request. Thanks for letting me know, game. Ugh. It can be fixed with a live editor. It's just fucking annoying, isn't it? I had already answered him once, but you only get 3 chances, don't you? A transfer request should come through the manager. Like you shouldn't just be able to be like, put me on a transfer list or just go straight on the transfer. Oh my fucking god, their team. That team got relegated. Alright, swish. Fucking Nora. Yeah, we'll remember that for the fucking future, ads. I don't know what our biggest defeat is, in all honesty. We might be about to find out. Leicester City, everybody. This side got relegated from the Premier League. Rui Silva, 81. James Justin, 77. Caleb Okoli, 79. Jan Bissek, 82. Tiro Malacia, 80. Bejcetic, 79. Harry Winks, 77. Fatou, 82.
Rahimi 79, El Kanous 83, Kevin Denki 81. They also have some highly rated or higher rated players available. Actually, their bench is not as strong as it could be. There were a number of other strong players that I presumed would be on their bench, actually, when I was making sure they were putting out the correct lineup, and they're not. So they've got players like Ollie Skip at 80 rated that could play as well that aren't. They also have Wilfred Nonto at the club as well at 81 rated that isn't in the starting lineup. So they're not as strong off the bench as they could be. But I don't know, is they going to need anyone from the bench, do you? Brannigan to Dobra. Tyrrell Wright starts on the right-hand side for very much underperforming Bobby Poynton thus far this season. And I'm hoping that we can survive what will undoubtedly be a number of minutes spent under onslaught. That hit Cameron Brannigan's arm. Free kick Leicester. We were 1-0 down by this point in the last game, though, so progress. Although we've said that before this season in previous episodes and still ended up conceding inside 2 minutes against Birmingham, so maybe not such progress has been made. Denki. Back to Rahimi. Rory McCall in the way. Rory McCall can't sort his feet out. Denki. Saved, at least, even if it wasn't comfortable. Rory McCall has put in a transfer request for me, not negotiating a new contract with him as well, BT Dubs. So that's annoying. I can counter that in the... One intercepted. Oh, God, get out of the fucking way. Good. Oh, my Christ. I can counter that with the live editor because I went to offer him a new contract and the transfer request had already been submitted, so that was fun. Rory McCall, I think we will keep at the club. We will remove the submitted transfer request because we want him to stay, and I was going to offer him a new contract to ensure that he did stay, so we will do that. But oh Christ, how are we not 1-0 down? Tyrrell Wright, nice ball into Tommy Lee. Ah, fuck me. I meant to put Nonto and Ollie Skip on there, but I thought they were already on the bench, in all honesty, when I changed their starting lineup. I thought the players I was bringing in were just coming up off the bench, not from the reserves. Malacia. Little dink. We'll find El Kanous. That wasn't far wide. Had the keeper stretching. Thankfully, it went past the post, but this is the sort of game that everybody expects us to lose. And we will do very well to get a better result, even if we are to lose, than we did against Birmingham. Here's Fatawu. Tucked back to Denki. Rahimi. Fatawu, that left foot's pretty deadly. Good save by Bergstrom. Solid left arm. Well done, Lucas. Hoping that he will improve throughout the course of the year and that we haven't made a dud signing. We've very rarely made dud signings in this save. I don't think we've made any of sorts. Everyone that we signed has at least done something for some period of time, even if they then haven't been able to maybe make the step up to the higher level, a la George Lapsley. Everyone that we've signed has been decent for a period. It's just that that period hasn't necessarily lasted as long as we would have liked it to. Dobra up against James Justin. Dobra wins the battle against James Justin and delivers a decent ball, but Tavide can't head towards goal. Oh, it's a great ball. It's equally a great finish. Denki slams it into the top corner, and there was absolutely no stopping that. That one's not Bergstrom's fault, or even close to it. Leicester City, you would imagine, have one of the best starting 11s in the entire division. And Denki proving why surely he's one of the best strikers in the entire division. Took 40 minutes, but they have their lead.
Turret Wright's done brilliantly against Malacia there. And he's still getting in behind. It's not a drill to feet, that, is it? You've played a drilled through ball, which I didn't realise was a fucking option. Halliday. Oh, intercepted by Malacia. It's under hit. Bejcetic driven quickly to Denki. Many an option. Good. Excellent. Played the pass with the defender. And it was apparently them that played the pass rather than my guy. 2-0 Leicester. I do feel a bit hard done by some of the goals we've been conceding today. Yeah, Bambo is in possession there, and as I press pass, it's their guy that plays a pass. Bambo's in possession. He's been out-muscled a little bit, goes to play the pass and just misses the ball, maybe? Is El Khanous really that strong? From there, Bambo with 91 strength. Don't know what El Khanous' strength is like, but Bambo just misses the ball and their guy plays the pass. Oh, kill me. Two, Mike. Thanks for supporting us from down under continually, Alex. Appreciate it, mate. And Bergstrom in that one probably should have done a bit better as well. McCall. Tommy Lee turns well. Quickly through the gap. Halliday's arriving. How is that their fucking throw? Tommy Lee. Turret Wright. Turret Wright's done very well. Not much in the way of support though. That's McCall. Tommy Lee again. Brannigan. Deflected. Well in. Come on, Samson. I need you, mate. Why is all of my high strength players, or why are all of my high strength players just not actually proving to be worth their strength stat? Dobra, Brannigan, lovely turn, looking for Dobra, found well, driving inside, Tavide didn't run anywhere, I lost the ball anyway. Fatawu, this ball around the corner, El Khanous driven out wide, it's going to stay in play, James Justin finds Fatawu, safe. Yeah, maybe it's low balance. Lead to Brannigan. How? Early. Dobra. Brannigan to Dobra again. Run for me, Samson. Oh, never mind, I've not got the fucking ball, mate. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down. Turret Wright wins it back. Well done. White again. Well in, Saxon. Lovely interception. Not sure about the touch from Dobra though. Fucking shit cunt wet weather gameplay. Canus around the corner to Fatawu. He's got men in the middle. Finds El Canus. Fatawu again. Finds Justin and Rahimi. Well blocked. Rahimi down the line. Canus floated, up we go. Keeper's ball. Brannigan. Ice ball. Not so sure about the touch though. Fucking hell. Rahimi. William Bradders. Excellent driven pass, well done. Brannigan to Vide. Dobra. Win it. Dobra's on a run. It's done, James Justin. Early intercepts, looking for Tavide. Tavide to Tommy Lee. Good tackle by Bissek. Rahimi on the counter. Well in, Rory. Is he on? Yes. I literally can't get the ball under control before I'm tackled. To it right. Tommy Lee, use the right back. Tommy Lee again. Tirrick right. Drive inside. Run for me, Samson. Looking for Tommy Lee. Tommy Lee versus Harry Winks. Tommy Lee does everything very well so far. It's Cameron Brannigan. Brannigan from the edge. That's as good as we've gotten offensively so far today. Rui Silva will not be conceding any goals with shots like that, will he? Oh dear. At least I'm not the only one to be misplacing some rather straightforward passes in the wet weather gameplay. Fatawu with one that I'm sure he'd rather forget about there. Into Tavide here. Oh, Jesus Christ. All of a sudden, Samson Tavide is turning and running like an absolute fucking steam engine. Rather than something that's agile. Just an absolute friggin' cruise ship up top now. Might be the wet weather. Might just be decent defenders showing him up for not being actually as good as we thought he was. Either way, this season is a different theme to the first 2 or 3, isn't it? Certainly has a different feel about it. Header. Lee. Halliday. Just can't get it under control. Well in, Tommy Lee. Tavide. Tirrick right. Tommy Lee. Looking for Tavide. Shit pass. Well in, Camp. Not such a great pass, Cam. Apparently not a foul, ref. Cool. El Canoes. (3-0) Leicester. Just so much time and space on the ball at the back. Denki grabs another. Just on his own. Oi, 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 oi. I mean, let's be honest. The difference between the two sides is monstrous. And absolutely, this is the level of result we should be expecting from a fixture like this. Doesn't make it any less frustrating when it actually happens, though, does it? Go on, Bobby. Can we get a consolation goal? No. Well up, Courtney. Save that. Never mind.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Brannigan in front of Tommy Lee. Good run. Pointson's there. He got nailed. Full time! It's the side playing in blue at home 3, the side playing away 0. For the second time today. Alright. That's expected though. And that side is 5 seasons away of growth for us, isn't it really? Let's be honest. Well done, Kevin. Playing like Denki, not Donkey on this occasion. Do I just let... I'd be sorely tempted to let McCall go and just replace him, actually, in January. I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break, chat, and then we will play the game and probably lose the game against Blackburn, BRB. Right, how good are this Blackburn team then? I don't even know what sort of football I'm trying to plays. I just want to not lose. I don't know his style of play is really a necessity right now. Hello, Sir Godson. Remember you. We might need reinforcements in the winter. I admire your confidence, Davidenki. Hey Toby, welcome to the stream, mate. Not the one you want, Chaz. Blackburn Rovers arrive at Valley Parade. Ainsley Pears in goal. You've got Callum Britton, Erhan Mashevic, Boris Tomiak and Harry Pickering as a backline. Quite good. In midfield, Lewis Travis and Jake Garrett. Not as impressive. Ryan Hedges, Gift Links and Todd Cantwell sat behind Harry Leonard up top. Jack Vale, Arnor Sigurdsson, you remember from the RTG with Cambridge last year. Not as impressive, this Blackburn side. They are borderline beatable. Although I am having to play with a 75% changed defensive line because of fitness. So we are more than borderline beatable. Although, to be honest, I could be playing anyone and still be more than borderline beatable. Doyle Hayes also plays ahead of a fatigued Rory McCall. First chance to try and build a chance goes, unfortunately. We're in for a really long season, gents. If we survive, at the minute it's a miracle, but we do have the January transfer window to try and change our fortunes, and we absolutely will be looking to do so. Well in Doyle Hayes. Brannigan on a decent run here, looking for Dobra out wide. It's been a bright spark this season, Armando Dobra. Into Cam Brannigan, and arriving here is Tommy Lee. Do the defender with the turn, Tommy Lee. Blocked well and out for a corner. Maybe could have gone back to Brannigan again. Ball will float. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fitz headed that down at his own feet and eventually it goes wide. This is the third game played of this episode, Toby. We also recorded one game of the Journeyman at New York as well. I don't know why Morgan Bradbury is that high up the pitch. Well in, Doyle Hayes. Tavide. Oh, go on, Tavide. Oh, my fucking Christ. Pickering. Back to Links. And Todd Cantwell. Oh, it's a nice ball around the corner. I'm not sure if Leonard was onside. The answer is yes. Play continues. Driven. Dobra. Tavide. Dobra again. Tavide again. Not to his feet. He's won it back though. Well in, Samson. Brannigan's with me. Good. Mehmeti's too good, I think, for that. Win that header. Well up, Jake. Falls kindly to Brannigan, who just manages to hold on to the ball. Tommy Lee. That's a Poynton. We need that not Tommy Lee. We need that Poynton Tavide connection to come back again. Oh my lord, that was painful the way it trickled wide. We've got a corner off the back of it, but I would rather have found the back of the net. Oh! Which we've just missed again. Well in. Jesus Christ, he went for me there. Go on, Samson. Oh, run straight into the fucking defender. Cantwell. And Callum Britton. Hedges well picked off by Fitz. Away, please. Nicely done. Jake Doyle Hayes is on a run. It's a decent one. It's not going to find a teammate though. Bobby Poynton's done well. Alright, it's good football. Can we do anything with it? Bobby thinks so. Bobby really thinks so. Corner. Trying really fucking hard. I have called for the second man, who is eventually now arriving. Dobra. Decent ball. Nod it back across. Tavide on the volley. Win this header. Well up. Tommy Lee. Oh, needed to find the pass. Cantwell's given that straight to Doyle Hayes, who's then nailed the man that the ball fell to. Good. Travis. Okay. Britton. I don't like Lucas Bergstrom. We get lucky. Their player was offside. But why is Bergstrom... I mean... How the lino has spotted that, I've no idea. That is quite literally his big toe that's offside. But why is the goalkeeper dived the opposite way to where the ball is going? Some of these goalkeeping animations are just brutal. They're so bad. Some of the decision making is just ridiculous. Thankfully, it's still 0-0. And we can hopefully live to fight another day. Tavide just doesn't react quickly enough to the fact the ball's coming towards him. And the defender read it first. 0-0 after 35 minutes. We have looked decent going forward, but so have they. It's just a case of whoever gets the first goal, I think, wins this game. Halliday. Poynton. Tavide. Don't forget the fucking football, Samson! Oh, he's like, no, I'm going to run away from it. Fucking prick. Jeez Louise, this is tough, gents. This is really tough. Bradbury down the line. So nicely to Brannigan. And Dobra. Tavide's going to make me a run. Bit delayed. And he only made it because I pressed the button and asked him to, but he made it at least. Tommy Lee. Bobby Poynton. God damn it, Bobby! You've got to hit the toe. It was Doyle Hayes, was it? If anything, that's more disappointing. He's the right footer. It's got...
No, it was Bobby Poynton. Why? Show me Doyle. Oh, Doyle has got a yellow card. Bobby Poynton has to hit the target there and score the goal. Moments like that are the difference between us getting 3 points and then losing all momentum and getting no points, let alone just the 1. He has to score that. Deflected. We're the better side here. We are absolutely the better side. We just can't score the goal. It still won't come. Fitz. Dobra. Tavide can't get there for half time. Yeah, I don't know why. There's a lack of movement. Because people have the roles involved to get forward. Maybe I set roaming so he's try and tweak that. Cap, thank you for the 6 months in a row, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Long as you've been subscribed in a row to anyone before. Appreciate it, dude. Hedges. Get out. Lee. Poynton. Halliday. Lee. Poynton. Tavide. Wrong foot the defender. Didn't quite work, so we'll look for some support. Here it is. Doyle Hayes. Jesus wept. What a challenge that is. Fuck me. That was brutal. Tommy Lee quickly. Finds Poynton. Finds Tavide. Yes! Bradford 1! Blackburn 0! Straight through the heart of the Blackburn defence. Samson Tavide adds his 5th goal of the championship season. Our 5th goal of the championship season. And we're winning! And we deserve it too. Fucking hell. I get the feeling that the tactical changes we made at half-time didn't actually play any role in that. It just gets past me. Doyle Hayes in the box, trying to slow him up. On a yellow, though. Can't risk getting a red. Hey, Sick. Nick. Saint. Sick Nick. How are we, lad? Doyle Hayes. Driven out to Bobby Poynton. I mean, we were heavily reliant on Samson Tavide in each of the previous 2 seasons. But there's nothing wrong with building a team around a man and having that man be your go-to guy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because when you get it right and it works, friggin' works. Blackburn 0, Bradford 2. Give me 3 of your finest championship points, please.
Pickering. Poynton into Brannigan. And Doyle Hayes. Driving at the heart of their defence. And still. And Brannigan. Oh, too much. One pace too far. Lovely tackle by Bradbury. Just stood firm. Brannigan. Forward to Tavide. Bobby's made the run. Oh. Well in, Callum Connolly. Jesus Christ, well in, Lewis Travis. Bloody hell. Is it Lewis Travis? I'm not sure. Mr. Travis. Terrible shot from whoever that was out wide, though. Time for changes. I don't want to risk losing Doyle Hayes to suspension, so we'll bring Odor on. That might be the only change we make at this moment in time, but so far, actually, things are going quite well. Brannigan. Odor. Bradbury. Well intercepted. Oh, given away though. Little ding. Oh, what a header. What a header. And then Tommy. So getting so unlucky in some scenarios with winning the ball back and then instantaneously losing it again. Cantwell. Still uses links. And then well up, Tommy. Lovely leap to get there first. Poynton will use those young legs to drive away. Tavide just didn't make a run I could use. Drill it. Poynton's there. Oh my God. Is someone else? No. About to score for us in the championship other than our striker. Good tackle. Fairly done. From behind. Lee. Tavide. Brannigan. Dobra's out wide. Tavide again. It might fall for Poynton. It has done. Fucking, this is chaos. I'm not sure what Mehmeti's rating is in-game at the moment. Veda. Late 70s, I think. Good challenge by Odor. Tommy Lee forward. Nicely done. Brannigan. Back to Odor. And Lee. Tavide. Brannigan. Brannigan still. Dobra. Dobra still. Edge of the box. Tommy Lee. Quickly. Bobby Poynton. Spin. Hat-trick. Oh, good save. Why he's used the outside of his right foot rather than just swinging through it with his left, though, I'm not sure. Should be 3-0. Isn't 3-0, but the fact that we're winning by multiple goals is really, really pleasing, considering we've been losing by even more multiple goals recently. Tommy Lee from range, well blocked. Good performance, this. Not that we didn't play well in stages against Birmingham. Leicester was just a bit shit, really, but we did play well in spells against Birmingham and deserves more than the 3-0 that we got. And this just continues to prove that we are good enough to get some results at this level. Whether it's enough results to keep us in the division, I don't know. We will need improving in January. That is still for certain. But in the meantime, we might be able to get some half-decent results. Bobby spins on his right foot, blocked well by Tomiak. I needed this, just from a confidence in this current squad point of view, so that we're not just completely and utterly miserable between now and January, and we actually have the confidence and belief to fight week in, week out, to still keep the fight alive all the way till the end of the season. Looking for Tavide, can't find him. We are going to get 3 points
at home against Blackburn Rovers. They're welcome. They're well deserved, most importantly. And it proves to ourselves that we can do it at this level. It's our second win of the season. Up the chickens. Vamos. Vamos, 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 vamos. No idea who's around us. I haven't been paying attention to the league. Nor should we really at this stage. Oh, Sheffield United next. Lovely, wonderful, fucking sick. Just stadium maintenance and match tickets from that one, apparently. $25. Oh my god, it's the same on both tiles. Can you believe it? 25,122. $583.18. Two days to the next game. Yeah, it's Sheffield United. Oh, fucking Christ. That win keeps us more than in touching distance with the sides above us. Very, very important, that victory, as it turns out. Rotherham, it seems, are not cut out for this level. But we're only, dare we say, 3 points off 12th. So whilst it has been pretty miserable in the main part this season, let's not get too carried away and too down in the dumps about our potential proposition of staying up. It is absolutely doable. We are obviously going to be heavily reliant on Samson Tavide, but we have built a side around Samson Tavide. Lewis Pope's got 3 and 3 in the Carabao Cup for Harrogate. Well done. Bobby Poynton does have a goal, but that was in a friendly. Yeah, so far this season, Samson Tavide is the only man to score a goal for us in the Championship, which I don't mind at this early stage. We do need other players to start stepping up, but I don't mind it at this stage. We have built the team around a focal point striker. It worked for Tyler Smith in Season 1. It's worked for Samson Tavide in Seasons 2 and 3, and is working to a point in Season 4 in the Championship. But certainly we could do with some more quality around him, whether that's because we need players that are currently in the starting lineup to grow, whether that's because we need players that are currently in the starting lineup to just start playing to how well we know they can play, whether that's because we need players that are in the starting lineup to be replaced. I don't yet know. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about Bobby Poynton, but we're not going to jump to any conclusions just yet. I don't think we'll sell Bobby, even if we do end up moving Mr. Poynton on. But certainly we may look to sign a notable winger in that inside forward role in the winter window. And looks like maybe McCull putting in the transfer request is actually a blessing in disguise, because it will force us to improve in that position. And because he's in a CDM role and has peaked at 65, then maybe we just take that as a sign that, all right, just improve there, Ches. I'll wait and see what you guys say. But for now, that's all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Do subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. And I will see you tomorrow, where we start with Sheffield United away. Oh, joy. Not sure at the minute, Griff. I'll check in a moment. Bear with. That is RTG S4 episode 3. You just set that to load into the editing software, and then we'll do the. I'll bring the spreadsheet up so you guys can see it, and we'll have a look at this financial situation. So at present, our financial situation is 3.2 million in the transfer budget, 23,000 in the wage. I could maybe make that 3.7 million and 14,000 in the wage. We are going to be raising an extra £550 a week with the J Barber's sale, and I could put the finances from that sale straight into the wage budget, although it's not going to be worth much. 200 grand or so. And if we sell Rory McCall, it's another £2,000 in the wage budget. I mean, maybe, if he hasn't already signed for someone. Maybe we get Matt Grimes for the CDM role. But is that lack of movement going to be an issue? Maybe we just sign Matt Grimes? Potentially. It is an option available to us. Check Charlie Savage off there now. Who is that STVV, by the way? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode. We currently pay £500,000 a year for the rent. The plan was to buy the ground back, or buy out the current lease, etc., at a cost of £30 million. The local council have determined that the stadium is built on contamination. The press conference question comes from Reese, and this is something that I wasn't aware of in real life. When it comes to upgrading the stadium, turns out it might not actually be a possibility. The question from Reese says, with the ground back. The local council have determined that the stadium is suitable for redevelopment without a great deal of expense. This is true, honestly, says Reese. So the Gibbs Pension Fund are consequently reported to be happy in renewing in lease. Thank you. El Mazzuni might still be available, yeah. But whether we can afford El Mazzuni or not is a different matter. True. Grimes would fit the purpose of a short-term position filler with his age and rating. Birmingham just beat my beloved Cambridge United in real life. Let's be honest. Not the start we were after, is it really? This is good football. Birmingham City, and Jay Stansfield's looking for X. Quite hard to try and get that again. Oh no! The championship's pretty difficult. Get it back to Bobby Poynton in the box. Tavide, left foot, blocked well. Brannigan, struck well. Goalkeeper yet, don't be at this stage. Drive inside himself, and for you to be at this level, will we? This away. Oh, Jeremy Luke. Stansfield. Oh, foot away. Oh, Jeremy Lucas. Chances are coming against. Driven really nicely. In teammate. Early. Driven really nicely into Tavide.
Joe Rothwell.
Look over the top for Bobby.
Rotherham.
Going to get there. It's a lovely knock on in front of him, and he's driven past the defender brilliantly, and then committed the defender to a challenge. Tavide, good save by Peacock Farrell. Dobra back. Brannigan blocked again. Chances are coming against the Blues now. They're just not going in, unfortunately. They are giving us the, as it stands, still 2-0. But we're starting. Dobra's in. Dobra's on. Tackle. Tommy Lee to Poynton first. Stand for a teammate. Tommy Lee quickly to Poynton. First touch was important.
This is today's
Step away
episode
from
that
the
we're
defenders.
editing now, Ollie. Yes.
Dobra's in. Dobra's on. Dobra's not pulled one back. No. Forward to Brannigan. Get that out. And House. So forward to Brannigan. Tavide on the left. Challenge from the centre back.
Okay.
Wow. This has been quite the entertaining first to us. Hands. Again, Birmingham. Is Willemson. No, you don't. Yes, you do, apparently. Again, though, I really don't know at the minute. Would be for... Just stood there and did bugger off. Finds Dobra. The keeper when I'm asking him to go across. Embarrassing defeat. Bid for Jay Barber from Kilmarnock. 4-10, then would you guys be okay with that? Huddersfield at home, although at the minute, a 1-0 lead. It is absolutely, on the evidence thus far, going to be very least season. Chances at half time, we still trail in this, then it will be desperate pretty soon. Are we going to find? Are we going to find? 580. It really isn't working. Then we definitely will change system. And as leaving to go to Kilmarnock, Jay Barber confirmed. Frees up. It still needs more work. Leicester City
side was a joke.
This side got Bejcetic 79, Harry Winks 7.
Platinum Pathos, thank you for the 3rd month in a row, mate. Tough to watch the streams in America, but I've loved watching the content over the years. Appreciate the support, mate. Thank you for supporting us from over in the States.